beautiful people, my name is Dirty Mike and welcome back to another team review. And if you're new to this series, and it's all about giving you the ins, the outs, and breaking down some of the top squads in FIFA 14. And in today's EP, we've got Barcelona live and in demand. And before I begin, if you guys need Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFAcoinstoday.com. The links will be in the description, and make sure to use the code MICHS09, MICHS09, in order to get an additional 10% off every single purchase. And you guys have been smashing that like button, so let's set a target. Typically in my team reviews, I hit over 100 likes, so let's aim for 125 or 150. That would be outstanding. And as for custom tactics, because Barcelona is very poor in terms of individual defending, they're not great at tackling, there are a lot of small players on this squad, you need to play high pressure. You got to play aggressive. And what that does, it allows for a lot more mistakes from your opponent in terms of passing. You can intercept passes, you can pressure them into making errors prior to you having to be in those 1v1 situations where you have to actually stick in tackles, because that's where they're going to struggle. In fact, Barcelona may be the worst defending top-tier club. You just don't have the right personnel for it. And the first formation is the 4-2-2-2. It's one of my favorite formations this year, very consistent. And Victor Valde is in net. You don't have any other options, to be completely honest. And then on the outside, you've got the easy choices, Jordi Alba, and he's accompanying Dani Alves. Both of them almost play like wingers, especially Alves is crazy in positioning. And then we've got Song and Mascherano. And Mascherano I use over PK because his interceptions and his positioning in this pressure set that I have going is much better. He's a little bit faster than PK as well. And then Song is your strongest defender, and that's why you need to team him up on Dani Alves' side, because Alves is everywhere on the pitch but on the defensive end. I've never played with a defender is out of position as this guy. So whoever you feel most confident with in terms of center backs on the defensive end, put him on Dani Alves' side, because he's just everywhere. Everywhere but where you want him on the defensive side of things. And then at the center mid role, or CDMs, we have Xavi, we're going to have Fabregas. They both play really well. Good positioning, holding midfielders, no problem. They facilitate well. Fabregas has a really nice shot. Xavi, not so much. And then you've got Iniesta and Pedro counterattacking at that center attacking mid area. And up front, Messi and Neymar is a pretty interesting partnership. A lot of pace, good skill moves, good finishing. I really feel that Neymar is better than Messi, and I know that's kind of a bold statement, but in FIFA, the 5-star weak foot, the 5-star skill moves, it makes a big difference. And I have a lot more fun playing with them, whether it's head-to-head or it's Ultimate Team. And the second formation we're looking at is a 4-2-3-1, another primo formation. And I really like having the two midfielders just sitting there, whether they are CDMs or they are center mids, because they can help impact what you're doing on the defensive end. I know they're not good at tackling. You probably can't count on them to win a lot of headers, but they do push players around, and it makes things easier for you, a little more predictable, because you want to make people have to beat you through the outsides. And I know that sounds a little bit weird because you're going to be bad on crosses, but when Alves and Alba are tracking back, dude, they are fast. Very few players will be able to keep step by step with them. You're going to always make up ground for the most part. And I actually scored a few KSI half field or kickoff bugs because my opponents were doing some weird stuff. I was looking at the radar and I was like, these guys are making some suspect defending decisions. And I'm going to drop a tutorial this week over how to defend the KSI kickoff, because I'm seeing way too many errors on this. And I very rarely conceded. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I switch off as well and I don't see it. But we did go 7-1 with Barcelona. Unfortunately, I dropped the game. My opposition was in that 5-4-1 formation, and I just won't give you any respect if you use it. And he scored a 90th minute corner kick. It's probably the most frustrating formation to go against because there's just no attack. It's basically 9 people behind the ball and then they're just trying to counter or run down the wings. It's really boring. But we scored 26 goals, conceded 9, and Neymar led all scores. He had 9 or 10. Messi added another 5, and Pedro probably added another 4 or 5. So that was the majority of my scoring. And I like the counterattack. The speed of play was good, but if you need to cross, you're going to struggle. And on the defensive side of things, it's going to take some getting used to. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at MICHS09USA. Got a lot more content coming for you ASAP.